Hi, and welcome to On the Spot. I am Nicole Candler, Senior Vice President of Marketing and Communications for Masonic Homes, and I am joined here today by Mike Truax, who is our Senior Vice President of Therapy Services. He's going to tell us more about the S.T.A.R.T Wellness Program. So, Mike, tell me, what does S.T.A.R.T stand for?
S.T.A.R.T is an acronym that indicates Steps to a Real Transformation. It was an acronym that was adopted by the Wellness Committee at Masonic Homes. Originated from Amanda Pruitt. She came up with the idea, and the committee voted on it. The program itself is all about, from a goal standpoint, about being able to provide motivations and support to employees to be able to help them make better choices from a lifestyle standpoint. So, spearheaded by Tracy Whitaker, and she's done a phenomenal job with the committee itself, and we've partnered with Baptist Health. Mm-hmm. And the program is still relatively new. We're technically going into our second year now. Okay. And from a maturity standpoint, still young in the process, but we received a lot of great traction across all lines of business, and it's really been a wonderful program so far. So very excited about the future.
I know there's been a lot of events that have taken place as part of the program. Mm-hmm. What's happened already?
Absolutely. So the biometric screening process is one of the biggest ones, but outside of that, we've done a lot of different things for the staff, health fairs, and I know the field day events were very, very popular. Mm-hmm. Wellness Wednesdays where we distribute fruit, and just a lot of different things that you'll see on campus. So keep an eye out for anything Wellness Committee related.
And I know that the biometric screenings mm-hmm. was kind of that first start to the program. So Absolutely. Tell me what all is included in that, and how does an employee participate?
Absolutely. So we partner with Baptist Health, so they bring in nurses to help with the process, but they look at BMI, they look at like blood glucose levels, blood pressure, height and weight, be able to look at various aspects. So what we're trying to establish is a baseline. So as you're making better choices over the course of the year, that you can see how your numbers, so to speak, have changed. It's a great program. I encourage all staff to participate in that. And I share this example as a personal one, but from a biometric screening standpoint, it afforded us an opportunity to keep our rates low. And looking back at last year, like with me and my family, we paid $238 and change for each pay period mm-hmm. Toward our HSA. With being able to participate in the biometric piece, as well as the smoking affidavit and the employee screening, my rate only went up $1 per pay period last year. So great program. There's some financial incentive to do that. So I encourage staff to take advantage of that. So
that's wonderful. Yeah. Why is this personal to you? You've gotten involved in the committee. Why is that personal to you?
No, being a member of the Therapy Services Department, I felt that we have to lead by example. I have a passion for health and wellness, and that stems back from my years in high school playing sports and the time I spent in the Army, and the last 20 years I've spent in therapy. So, mm-hmm. We have to, set the example for others to follow. And, we do a lot of work with residents, but, that should translate over into not just our staff in therapy, but across all lines of business.
I understand stress management, especially stress in the workplace, has been kind of a focus for the S.T.A.R.T committee. What kind of recommendations do you have for an employee who might be dealing with stress in the workplace or at home?
Absolutely. Great question, because, stress is just something that we're not going to escape. We have stress at home, we have stress here, and sometimes that translates back and forth. Mm-hmm. It's just about being able to take common sense and practical approach to that. And the first part of the process is just recognizing that stress is going to occur, and how do I deal with it? From a standpoint, being able to utilize different strategies. So if that means to make sure we're changing our diet and getting plenty of exercise, mm-hmm. That's important. To be able to utilize different options that we have as far as an organization, like the EAP program. Mm-hmm. making sure we're communicating with our supervisors, so if they recognize any change in behaviors, speaking with cohorts to say, it always helps to get things off your chest as well. Being able to disconnect is a big one. Well, the 9-to-5 job just doesn't exist. So, being able to take time for yourself when you get home. Don't check email, don't check the cell phone for, even if it's 30 minutes, just to be able to decompress for a little bit. Learn to say no. You may not be able to do everything for everybody, and that's okay. So those are some common sense, practical things that you can do from a stress standpoint.
I'm not sure that many employees know about the fitness center that is available to them, which is actually where we're filming on the spot today. Here at the corporate office, we have a fitness center that's available for free for all of our employees. It has the equipment that you see here behind us, also some free weights and an Airdyne bike, and that's certainly a resource that if somebody's looking for a little extra stress relief through exercise, that's something that they can certainly take advantage of.
Absolutely.
So I want people to know about that as well. I also want people to know about you in the next couple weeks will have a change in position here at Masonic Homes. So tell me about your new role.
Right. No, very, very excited about the challenges ahead and the opportunities. I'm going to be serving as a resident services coordinator for the independent living side. So it's a new program, so there'll be a lot of program development. So a lot of questions to be answered still yet, but mainly what we're looking at is as residents need to translate to different levels of care and being able to help facilitate in that process. So we're excited about it. Again, a lot of things to know, but and learn. But definitely a great opportunity for me, so we're looking forward to it.
Well, you're certainly the perfect person for that position. So
Thank you
for joining us here today, and we hope that you will join us again next month for On the Spot. I will be joined next month with J. Scott Judy, who is our Chief Operations Officer, and he is going to tell us about an annual conference that we are hosting in June for the Masonic Communities and Services Association. So thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you again.